Where my dogs at? What's going on, YouTube world? It's Cruising Nation 3. Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby. Let's get into this. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Did we have a great game last night? Jared Goff once again pulls through. Dan Campbell starts the season off just like I said. The Lions is my sleeper team. Listen, great win, 21-20. Game on the line. They drive down the field. Jared Goff, I think on third down and 12 or some junk like that, gets hit from the side and throws an absolute strike in between coverage to keep the drive going, man. Josh Reynolds plays a great game, lead the Lions in receiving yards, man. Jared Goff was 22 of 35, 253. No picks, y'all. Great game by Jared Goff, man. Good big ups to the Lions. Great game by that team. So proud of those guys, man. So proud of Dan Campbell. Love what he's doing over there in the organization. Them boys came out there with the all white, the white on white, whiter than I in Kansas City, baby. David Montgomery, 21 carries, 74 yards rushing. The new acquisition, Jameer Kids, the rookie. Man, them guys got people coming out that backfield, man. They committed to the run, stayed with the run, kept the run game going. Pounded and grounded and grounded. You took some time off that clock, man. And man, you gotta give it up for those guys right there over there in Detroit. Now, we moved to Pat Mahomes. Had a decent day. I think Pat Mahomes maybe went 22 or 39, something like that, 200 some yards and some change. You know what I mean? Not like 229 maybe. Not no master class. Took care of the ball. Kadarius Toney is on the hot seat right now. Kadarius Toney single-handedly dropped 6 balls in a crucial moment. The Chiefs going down the drive to score. 14-7. Kadarius Toney drops a ball that hits him dead smack in his hands, and it goes pick 6 the other way, and it changed the momentum of the game. Tied the game up 14-14, man. The drops were just horrific last night. I'm praying for Kadarius Toney, man. I think he probably need to go see a psychiatrist after this game because, man, oh man, that probably had to be the worst game of his life. I'm talking about going back to Pop Warner, going back to high school, going back to his days at Florida. Since he's been in the NFL, that had to have been the worst day of his life. He couldn't catch a ball. I don't know what happened to his hands. And at the end of the game, Pat Mahomes throws a strike. Even though the ball was behind him, I believe if Pat Mahomes get the ball out in front of him, he probably catches it. But there's no excuse. We ain't giving you no excuse. It hit your hands. It hit that box radius. Kadarius Toney drops the ball that will most likely he can catch a run after that or put them in field goal range. And they can win the game with 2 minutes and some change left, man. Kadarius Toney drops that ball, and then they get put on. Then I think they give up a sack or a penalty or some junk like that. Man, they get pushed back. It gets pushed to 3rd and 20. They jump off sides. Don't get no yards. They got to go for it on 4th and 25. Pat Mahomes scrambles to his left side, throws the ball back cross field, and Sky Moore drops the ball, hits him. It was a little high, but it did touch his hands, and that was the game, baby. The Detroit Lions have put the world on notice. They are here to stay. They was 9-6 last year, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to get 9-7 or some junk like that. I told y'all before the season started, the Lions are a good team. Getting Sauce Gardner over there, man, Chauncey Gardner was so good. A good pickup, a defensive acquisition for those guys. And man, the Chiefs is a tough out. Chiefs fans, don't panic. Don't worry about it. Do not fret. Y'all still got a good team. Y'all still missing Chris Jones. I like some things that I seen in the secondary and stuff like that. Man, y'all played a good game at home. Pat Mahomes did the best he can do. It was the drops, y'all. It was the drops. Pat Mahomes threw a lot of good balls that was complete drops last night. You can't hold this on him. That pick was not his fault. He threw it right in the receiver hands, but it's going to go on Pat Mahomes' resume that was a pick six. But we all know if you watched the game and you didn't watch the box score, you know that was not Pat Mahomes' fault. I don't got my numbers completely intact, but I'm willing to bet that they dropped somewhere between 8 or 9 balls in totality last night. Probably more than that, and that's just being nice. The Kansas City Chiefs' hands was not on point. They might have been out there with Edward Scissors for hands, because they were dropping that ball like crazy last night. I mean, they were dropping the ball like crazy, but we ain't gonna take nothing from the Detroit Lions. They did what they had to do. They capitalized. They made enough plays. They stayed true to who they self. Jared Goff continued to deliver the ball. Amon St. Brown caught the ball. Josh Reynolds, good for them. He came out and played good, led the team in receiving yards. I think he had 80 yards receiving, man. This team is promising. They got 2 good backs. David Montgomery was absolutely strong and positive for this team, man. You got to give it up to him. Once again, congratulations to the Detroit Lions. But don't go to sleep. You still got a long season to go. You can't have a layoff right here. You got to get ready for next week. Put this win in the past behind you. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, like I said before, you got a promising future. Dan Campbell is that guy, y'all. And y'all keep it up. Proud of y'all guys. Proud of the Chiefs. Just get rid of the drops. Great way to start the NFL season. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that notification button so you be notified. Where my dogs at? Welcome to the Dawg Cage, baby.